Hey, didn't see you there. I'm just kidding. Everybody, welcome back to episode 5 of our storefront makeover. As you can see, we are starting on the bathrooms. We have 2 bathrooms that need a little bit of love. As you can see, the person before couldn't decide if they were going for a blue look or a pink look, and we're gonna make it all come together. And that starts right now. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Neiman. We just got our dream storefront located in Omaha, Nebraska, and we've got 10 weeks before our grand opening.
And we are going to be transforming this space into a beautiful place where so much magic will happen.
From painting and selling furniture
to hosting workshops and furniture contests, this place will have it all. And best of all, we're bringing you along on yet another journey with FFT.
Buckle up and enjoy the ride.
Okay, this is the other bathroom. So the first thing that needs to be done is everything needs to be cleaned. So I'm not gonna clean the floor just yet. That'll be the last thing we do, just in case. But what I wanna do is I wanna start cleaning the walls because the walls are a little bit dirty and I'm planning to paint them. So we need to get them prepped. And then up here, we're gonna be doing the wallpaper like we told you guys in previous episodes. And so I wanna just wipe it down really to make sure that that wallpaper is gonna adhere really nicely. I'm just using the crocodile wipes to wipe everything. Came in here to the second bathroom, the first bathroom. This is bathroom number 1, the other one's number 2. But I think that is gonna do it for the cleaning. I just really wanted to get that layer of dust and maybe any yuck off of the wall. So it really wasn't too bad. Just a little bit of gunk definitely needed to be done. Now, I want to take off any of the fixtures that I'm gonna be replacing. So I'm gonna be replacing this paper towel holder in both bathrooms and then like the toilet paper holder as well. And then the sink, but that's a whole nother job. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to it today, but those also need to come off. So there's like a whole bunch of random keys everywhere in this place. And I found something that doesn't look like a normal key. Looks like that. I don't know if you can see that, but maybe this is the paper towel holder opener. I'm hoping because a regular key didn't work. Fits in there. Oh, yeah. All right, we're in business. All right, looks like I just need a Phillips screwdriver. I'm gonna try it. I don't know. I got everything else off. I got the 2 paper towel holders and the 2 toilet paper holders. So I was like, you know what? I'm in a groove. Let's see if we can do it. So I know first we have to turn the water off. It's off. Now, oh no. All right, well, definitely can't do it today because I already see that, oh wait, actually, these are star screws. But I think I do have star screws, star drill. So once I get both of these sinks completely undone, we will be taking them probably to the restore. They're fine sinks. I feel like they just need to be cleaned up a bit. A little water there. Air high five, you guys. I did it all by myself. Now, I'm not gonna get too excited too quickly because just because this one was easy doesn't mean the other one's gonna be easy. So let's go tackle that one next. Yep, so it's already different, but not too different. It looks like this screw's missing completely. And then this one is a very large Phillips head that almost looks stripped. So we are gonna attempt to get that off. Okay, Okay, now that we're done with the demo, if that's what you want to call it, it's time to tape everywhere off so that we can get to work. I am using the green frog tape, just gonna tape around the edges down here where I don't want any paint, because we're keeping the floors as is, just because there's really no reason not to. All right, time to prime. So the reason I want to prime is because I'm going to be painting just the lower half here, and this like material is like plastic basically, and I really want my paint to stick. Obviously it's a bathroom, there's going to be potential like water. This primer is the Zinsser 123, and it is like, it says mold and mildew resistant, rust inhibitive, so good thing for a bathroom. And then plus I want my paint to stick, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the primer as the first layer for really great adhesion on this like kind of slippery but bumpy plastic. Check, primer is done. Really wasn't too bad because it was half of the room. Most difficult part was behind the toilet kind of. So I am going to be running to the store to grab some paint while the primer dries, and the paint colors that we're going with in each room is actually going to be different. I am going to be getting some complementary colors to each respective wallpaper. So I'm going to head there, do some color matching, and then we'll come back and paint. Woohoo. All right, I'm back. I got the paint and I spilled my food all over my shirt. So just ignore that part, but we're back to work. The primer is still drying. I don't even know if I'll get to paint today. I just want to give it a lot of time to dry up, and that way the paint sticks really well since it is that plastic material. But in the meantime, I figured why not knock out some door handles. So if you watched last week's episode or 2 weeks ago, I accidentally bought the wrong handles, and so I ended up buying the right handles, and we are going to install them on the rest of the doors here. This time I'm not gonna lock myself in here, because if I do, I literally have no way of getting out because Neiman's not here. It's 7:30 p.m. My parents are out of town. There's a lot of different things that I cannot lock myself in here because of. So I'm not gonna do it. All right, here we go. Didn't lock myself out. One down. All right, I'm back for day 2 in these bathrooms. I like that I left the primer to dry for a full evening and all through the night, because when I come back, I can just feel a difference in the way that it feels, the dryness. It's not tacky, and I feel really good about that because now I know my paint is going to adhere pretty well. So for this bathroom, on this lower half, we are going to go with BEHR paint in the color Diamonds Therapy. Diamonds Therapy. And it's a white, but it's a little bit of a warmer white. And this color was the one that I could closely match the background of the wallpaper to. So it's not gonna probably be an exact match, but it's really gonna be complementary and look really good with the wallpaper once that goes on the upper layer. So I'm gonna get this poured and then we'll be able to paint. It's gonna be really close to the primer color. So if you can't tell a difference, you're not the only one. This is gonna be difficult to tell where I've painted. It gets so hot in here. There's no airflow in these bathrooms because the ceiling is on the top and then the AC is all out in the big room. It works for the other rooms because they're open ceilings, so not for the bathrooms. But that's besides the point. I got coat 1 done of the Diamonds Therapy, and it does have a little bit more of a creamier color than just plain white. I like how it looks. I'm not sure if it'll need a second coat or not because that primer really helped it out. There might just be some touch-up areas, but I really like it. So we're gonna go on to the bathroom number 2, which is gonna be a lot more moody. So for the bathroom in here, like I said, we're gonna be going a lot moodier. So the color is also BEHR and it's called Broadway. Yes, Broadway. It's probably hard to tell exactly what color it is on screen, but it is a black, but it has a little bit of a green undertone. I definitely thought that online it was more of a navy background of this wallpaper, but the more I looked and compared colors, it's definitely not necessarily a navy color. So again, I'm hoping that when this dries, it'll be good. I didn't do any sample colors on these wallpaper colors, but I mean, live and learn, or you gotta risk it for the biscuit. And I'm risking it this time. So hopefully it pays off. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this and we'll get on to painting. So I ended up doing a second coat on both the dark bathroom and the light bathroom, and it is definitely a world of difference. So now that we're done with the paint in here, I'm gonna go ahead and take off all of the plastic and the tape, and then we'll prep for wallpaper. So I showed you guys the wallpaper at one point in this series, but now it's time to actually hang it up. We are gonna be using Hovia wallpaper. So shout outs to them for sending us the 2 rolls of wallpaper that are gonna go in each bathroom. I was eyeing different wallpapers and their mural patterns are really awesome, and it's not a continuous pattern. They actually, like, I gave them the dimensions of my room and they specifically printed this and cut this for what I exactly needed. So each panel is only like as tall as it needs to be. It looks like there's some really great instructions on it as well. And then all the links and the ones that I'll be using are gonna be down below in the description, but they have a vast variety of ones that they can custom print for you as well. So first, our walls are all painted and all of that, or cleaned and all that jazz. So we are just gonna go ahead and start. So unroll the wallpaper and separate the drops, the panels. So like each one will show me where I need to cut it. By cutting between the dotted lines, notice every other drop on the roll will be upside down. Interesting, okay. Identify each panel and arrange them in hanging order. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do that out there because there's more room. Each drop is numbered in hanging order from left to right. Sweet, okay. That's the first step then. We're gonna go ahead and lay them all out there and go ahead and cut them apart. I invested in a like cutting mat and then like a rotary tool so that it's gonna be really easy for us to cut them. Okay, we got them all laid out. There's 22 drops, so the last ones wouldn't really stay unrolled very well. But we can go ahead and draw our level line and then go ahead and paste the wall to get ready for the first drop. All right, I'm trying to decide where to start because we have to go left to right, but I was thinking if we started behind the door, that would be really nice because if there's like a weird seam or something at the end. But on the other hand, then like the first thing that I have to do is cut the first pieces. So I don't really want to do that. All right, I think maybe we'll just go for it and start in this corner. So I'm just measuring about how wide the paper is, and then you never really want to trust like this corner on the level. So what I'm gonna do is take my actual level and mark a line to where I'm going to make sure my paper is lined up to. I just got this glue on Amazon and it's just wallpaper adhesive. It's heavy duty, clear, so if it does like kind of come out at all of the seams, it'll dry clear. But I wanted heavy duty because it's gonna be in the bathroom. Oh, but it was already easier than peel and stick because I didn't have to like, it's super forgiving. I think I need to kind of push this down over here better just because of the fold. And then I'll do some trimming up there. And I need to trim off this excess, which I like that there's a little bit of excess because then like I know there's enough and I can just trim it and make it exactly where I need it down there at the bottom. But that was so easy and like I can tell it is stuck on really well.
Versus with the peel and stick, you have the bubbles that you have to like kind of.
Yeah, the bubbles in the peel and stick are always a bother. And you have to like keep pulling and pulling and pulling, and then it stretches, and then yeah. I mean, it's not horrible, but I feel like some people have better luck than me when I do peel and stick. I'm like, I can do it, but it's so much more of a hassle than this just was. So I could definitely see myself in the future using Hobia wallpaper that doesn't have peel and stick, and I have to just apply that glue. I honestly thought it was gonna be harder than peel and stick because like, oh my gosh, it's like another level of like layer that you have to do, but that just made it easier. It's so much more manipulative. It's still even like easy to kind of peel off a little bit if you need to kind of go back, but there's literally no bubbles. Even the corner is perfect. All right, let's move and groove and get this bathroom done. Okay guys, we are halfway. We've got 11 drops up and we've got 11 more to go. It's getting easier and easier as I go along. I'm not really sure how long this is taking. I honestly haven't been like keeping track, maybe a couple hours so far. So like it's not a fast process, but it's not hard at all. It's going so well and I love it. It is looking really, really good. And once it's all done and everything comes together, it'll just be awesome. I do think that the paint color I chose, couldn't have gotten much closer by doing it the way that I did. I didn't do a color match. I just brought the wallpaper there and like held up the paint chips. So this is looking so good. I can't even say that enough. All right, I'm gonna keep going. We've got 11 more to go, about half the bathroom. We're done! Okay, now that we've got room number 1 done, you know what that means. We need to start room number 2.